Well, good morning, everyone. You should be seeing my TradeObey Apex accounts, the platform. First thing you'll see is that I took a trade from 9:47 in the morning all the way to 10:05 New York time. It was a 26-point trade. Then price dropped to the first. If you mark the first fair value gap, the first percent fair value gap, that's where price came back to, just like it did here as well. Just did there. And then price is returning. But the reason why it dropped is because it already hit the 50% deviation for the daily high. Now after this, we're gonna go into the 50% for New York session high deviation, and then the 1% for the daily deviation high. Those are my targets. So let me show you what I mean by that. Let's go to my trading view. There we go. So now you're looking at my trading view account. Um, it is a live account, by the way. It's my AMP account. I have the chart straight now, but if I do this, you should be able to see. Oh, it's right there. See, AMP live. Um, so, um, as I always do every single day, this is the 9:30 a.m. to the 10 a.m. range. You have the low to the high of that range. Price went up to the 0.5 deviation for the New York session. Okay, this line right here, I'm gonna show it to you in a higher time frame. It's gonna say 0.5 deviation for the high of day. So that, see that high of day, standard deviation, and then I have the high of day one standard deviation at the top. As well, I have that low of day for half standard deviation and the low of day one standard deviation. That is my map. That's what I trade within. How do I know which direction it's going? Okay, I go based on the overall trend on the higher time frames. Very simple. Um, what am I looking for targets? I'm looking at 654 for the New York session high of session, the 50% deviation. And what does that mean? It just means put the from the low to the high of the opening range, 30-minute opening range, and then that 50% is there. So that's target one. Well, I already hit target one on my TradeObey account, which was the 0.5, this one. But on this one, this will be second target 654, and then 702, and then this one 672 for one standard deviation for the high of the day, and then 702 for one standard deviation for New York session. Okay, um, that's what I'm looking for. This right here is the same this as this, but I believe this is for the weekly. This is zero point 0.5 for the weekly. Okay, I'll show it that to you so you guys can see it. High week, one standard deviation. Why does it say one? No, it shouldn't say one. Oh, I have it backwards. Okay, so this one is supposed to be 0 0.5 and this one is supposed to be 0.1. It's supposed to be 1. Let me change that really quick. 0.5 standard deviation is 1 standard deviation. And as you can see, this is all my other days. This is last week, high week, so 1 standard deviation. And I've been writing them wrong, you see that? The one here. Oh no. Okay, but anyways, you see my map. Every single day I do the same thing. Okay, I set up the deviations for every single day. I set it up for the week. I even set it up for the monthly. On that trade of 8, I had a really bad entry, to be honest with you. It was not good. My entry was here. I was trying to get it here, but then I don't know what the heck. I wasn't paying attention in this fair value gap. Um, when it retraced to that, I was trying to get in there, and by the time I click enter, it got me here, and I had to bear all this drop back into the first percent fair value gap, and then have to deal with this. But nonetheless, I took a nice little trade. Nvidia's up, Tesla's up, Palantir is up, Google's a little bit down, Apple's up, Amazon's up. Alright, the market seems strong. Alright, so we're getting rejections. We're going to move up. We're moving up slowly but surely. We're going to get to that 1.5, to the 0.5 of New York session, which I'm going to mark it here. What price is that? 21,654. So that's target 21,654. That's target 1. Price is literally sitting at the zero point 0.5 standard deviation level for the high of day. That's exactly where it's sitting right now. not worried. I don't have a trading yet. Open. I'm still. This is my target if I'm bullish. Okay. And then that was the trade I took before all of this. You can see it is there. I had 7 accounts, but I just passed one with this trade. I passed one evolve. So I took it off, and now I have 6 left. So there you go. That's the trade. Okay. Right now I have nothing on. This is just time price distortion. It's just retracing to continue up. I don't think we have any more news today. It's just the jolts, job openings, which came out good. 7.39 million jobs open compared to when the forecast was 7.1. Um, but nothing else. No one's speaking. Trump's not speaking today. Doesn't seem. But the market should continue its course. Yeah, I don't see anything. You see how price is just in a range right now? You can say it's within this gap right here. This is what trading is like. It's boring. It's a boring endeavor. It only feel the adrenaline rush when you don't know what you're doing, or when you knew and you're just like, oh, what's price gonna do now? What's price going to do now? reality, trading is like boring endeavor. Trading is this is extremely boring because I know where price is going. I know price is gonna get there to the highest session. Um, but that doesn't mean that you just get to buy anything. You know, you had a nice buy around 585, 21,585. That was a nice buy, and then right now it's literally at the zero point 0.5 standard deviation of the daily high. Price is moving. It's moving. Mhm. Okay, that's 7:50 macro in New York time. 10:50 macro. It's about to happen. In about 30 seconds or so. The price does not want to stop. New um, new high of day coming in soon. Okay, we're in the macro now. I hope it will fall down to 618 for taking that high. That would have been a good thing. And new high of day coming in. Yep. And first target. Oh, come on. So close yet so far. don't take a trade. I took a trade here. Because I didn't take a trade here knowing that it was going up here. Doesn't mean anything already. I look for 20 pips during the day. Okay, 50 picks a week. 50 points a week. Okay. I did 20 yesterday, I did 20 today. I gotta do 10 tomorrow. And I'm saying I stick to my rules. What are you talking about? Target's gonna hit pretty soon. Once that hits, the stream's done. Yeah, that sucks. I didn't record. It didn't record this one. Say what? Say what? No. No. Let's see what's the high in that candle. 51. But this is a funny thing. Now let me ask you this. If price were to drop after hitting that, keep in mind my target is 654. The high on this candle, I don't know what's the high on that candle. I can't see it on this platform. 652.25. So by 1.75 doesn't hit that and price drops. You call that a failure? Would you? Will you say, oh no, his price didn't hit where he said it was? Really? This is crazy, man. It's too early in the morning for this. It's gonna hit regardless. I need some coffee. It's too early here in the West Coast. It's the only thing about I hate about this trading. If you're on the East Coast, you can wake up at like 7, 8, set up, get ready for the 9:30 opening. On the West Coast, you gotta wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't wake up that early. I wake up 6:15. One price. Let's push it up. Let's go. Now, what I think will happen that it's once it hits it, it may give us a retracement, not an immediate retracement. Boom, shakalaka. Okay, look at that. Tell me if that's not a beautiful thing. I'm gonna screenshot. Wrong monitor. But tell me if that is not a beautiful thing. Screenshot taken. Okay. I told you it was gonna hit. You got there. I showed it to you on TradingView as well, which I'm gonna do again. So I told you. New York session. 0.5 deviation. Hits it. It's gonna hit it. I literally told you at the beginning of the stream, which is literally about 47 minutes ago. Okay. I told you it was gonna hit that. Now, this is my next target. That will be the one standard deviation for the daily high. That's 21,672. Next target. Okay. Beautifully done. Again, beautifully done. I gave you a target. I didn't give you an entry because I'm not doing that. I already took my trade and that's it. Now price is really close to that 72. It's gonna hit that 72. And at that point, we may see a retracement. So, with that being said, it was a beautiful stream today. Short, concise, to the point. And as always, do that. Should I wait until it hits 72? Let's wait until it hits 72. Let's see what happens. That. If you don't believe me what that is, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna change the color to that of that. Okay. I'm gonna change the color of that line. Delete this real quick. Let me hide that real quick because I'm gonna need it later. So I'm gonna change this color right here, and I'm gonna make it that. Okay, right there, so you can distinguish it. Okay. Now I'm gonna take you to the 5 minute. What does that say? High of day, one standard deviation, 21,672 with 25 cents. Okay, it's there. It's been there. It's gonna stay there. It's been there since last night, since London. Okay, I even took a screenshot of it um, before the opening of today to show what my plan was. Um, Let me see if I can pull it up and I'll show it to you guys in just a second. Take you back to Trade of 8. Find it. Look at that. Did it hit 72? It's about to. So I'm about to show you right now. Oh, look at that. Come on, why is it not showing? Oh, there it is. Okay, you should be able to see the screenshot. 72 hit. Yeah. 21,613 at 9. Look at the time. 9:30 a.m. New York time. Okay. June 25, 2025. What's today's date? The 3rd. Okay. I got my proof. It's here. Then look at that. So both target hit. It's been a good day. Okay. You see it? Price hit both targets. Actually, three targets. The point 0.5 high of day, the New York session high of day, which is this. I took the fib out, but it was the 654. I'll put the fib back on. Jesus. Do 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 do. See that? Go Tesla. Okay. Yeah, that's point 0.5 standard deviation for New York session. That was the target that I showed you on TradeAway, and then I told you it was gonna hit the 61, the 672. So, with that being said, everyone, stream is done. Have a good day. Be safe. And be brave. Have a good one.